the oases are underwater. Alrighty, Islanders. Later on in the day, I'm just watching either cricket or horse racing, one of the two. I'm not sure if he wants to go anywhere today, but yeah. Really sunny day. And got a breeze blowing in too. It's the afternoon now, so hope you're having a good afternoon, Islanders. Yes. So what's going on? Horse racing.
Bullshit was too hard to go boating.
I can see. Blowing too hard, is it? Yeah, I know. It seems to be exceptionally calm now. Yeah, it's blowing. Well, we do have some overcast weather there, so obviously that was to be expected. I'll grab another donut. And there's some more donuts I can have later. Hello, I just wanted to reveal to you, I'm going to do a little video a little later on. So I want to welcome you all to the very last ever video on YouTube. I'm going to try out a Crystal Pepsi for the first time. Now if you do want to see next episode, you're going to have to go to Dailymotion. Just created an account there about an hour ago. So unfortunately, you will not be able to see next episode through YouTube. You have to go onto Dailymotion to see it. Because I am discontinuing my service on YouTube tonight. Tonight we say goodbye to the remaining active channels: Austin's Pup House, Austin Network Gaming, and Island Life official channel. If you've been watching the Island Life episodes, then you would clearly know it. In the most recent episodes that I've said that we're moving away from YouTube and moving on to another platform. Unfortunately, there have been no real answers, so we'll be moving to Dailymotion, as Dailymotion had become the winner. So, Islanders, see you later. Right, and here we are at Jock Kennedy Park. Not sure why we're even here. Care to explain to all the Islanders why we're here?
Just going to see if there's any idiots throwing custard.
Well, good luck, because the chances of that is 1 to a quintillion at this point. And of all the people living in Australia, which is the population is less than 1 billion, you're not going to find anyone throwing a castanet out here. Because a population of like almost 3,000 people, 5,000 during that tourist intake annually, and you're not going to find anyone throwing castanets out here because they've all got their boats, or they just go fishing. Right here, and we're right near the water, so we're on the coast. This is the coast. The amount of people that have their boats out here.
There is no one throwing casting nets.
There's oysters here though. There's oysters all along here. However, but no one's casting netting around there. Well, looking up there, it looks like there is some rain forecast. There's the boat that ran aground years ago, and it's still there today. I think that's its final resting home is there. You can see it's right on its starboard side. Yeah, right on its starboard side. If you really want to see John Kennedy Park, Islanders, then I suggest you go see episode 13, I think it is. It's an early episode I made in June. Sometime, like, that happened shortly after I ran away from home, obviously. Thought I might try, the living arrangement again with Psychodad, so that's why I ran away. Another shot. So yeah, no one's casting it out there today, Islanders. So yeah, no one's casting netting out here or casting netting in general. I think you've been having great difficulty trying to get into your seatbelt there. Well, we're heading out of John Kennedy Park now. And just before we do go, I'll show you what the sign says. John Kennedy Park, there you go. And there's the Kathleen, the boat. There's a boat named Kathleen, so there you go. Just went past an large enemy birdie. Alrighty, Islanders, we are approaching Rocky Point. If you do want to see Rocky Point in another video, then please go back and watch a previous episode of Island Life. So yeah, so if you do want to see Rocky Point in much more depth than Island Life, the previous episode of Island Life, episode 210, will be able to cover you in on Rocky Point, because we were actually there previous day. The previous episode was episode 210, that's when we've gone over there, which was yesterday our time. So yeah, go back and watch that episode if you want to see it.
There's the rocks.
Now I can see why they call it Rocky Point. You see anyone?
I don't see anyone.
And there's no one out there.
Nobody throwing it. No.
No one. I don't see anyone throwing anything out there.
Nobody's doing anything else either.
So yes, Islanders, if you want to go see the video when we actually stopped at Rocky Point, and I showed you everything that there was and the stairs that have disappeared, then go to episode 210 of Island Life. It will be right there. 210. It's the previous one. I'll put a link in the description so you can see the previous episode if you want to. Mind you, this is our last episode before we move over to Dailymotion, so we're looking forward to pretty much seeing it, giving you Islanders a really cool overview of some places of the island before we do move over to our new home online. And I don't know if you Islanders are really looking forward to the transition to the next site. or are enthusiastic about it, but I certainly am. I'm more than ready to just go on out there and continue presenting this content to all you islanders. And I really want to see all of you islanders move on over to the new area as well. I don't want to leave any of you islanders behind. Okay, I'll be uploading an episode there tomorrow, so make sure that you go and check it out when you get the chance. That South End Road over there behind us. So we're heading back. Later, Islanders. Okay, Islanders. And I wish you all the best with what lies ahead. Particularly to you Islanders that are not going to make the transition to Dailymotion, thank you for being there for us ever since the beginning of the series on June 4th. It's so sad that you're not going to see us go. If you're not going to move over with us, that's okay. But you will miss seeing us all together. It's been fun having you aboard. But now, as you know, we have to make the switch over now. We have to make the switch now. So this means that it's time for me to make a transition right now. I've got this paper here because it's time for me to signal our move over from YouTube to Dailymotion. I've got Faber-Castell pens as well, Connect pens, so I can draw this. So hang on a second, Islanders. Radio, everyone, the time has come. As always, the time has come. So we want to thank you all so much for the memories you've given us, and to all our Islanders that are moving on, make sure to continue watching us on Dailymotion. If you're not going to continue watching us from here, well, thanks for the memories, thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you again in the future if you do decide to join us later on. And in exchange, Islanders, to those that are not joining us on Dailymotion, sorry you're leaving, you're amazing and fantastic, but there's one thing we hope you'll never be: a stranger. This card is for the Islanders that are not joining us over at the new platform. As for the rest of you that are joining us though, let's switch over right now.